Today we are making this breathtaking gold and white acrylic board on behalf of a long-term client of mine, Tendai, who runs an event coordination company called Events by Terima. Thank you so much, Tendai, for the support. I appreciate that. And a big congratulations to the young couple, Hastings and Jacqueline. I wish you all the best in your marriage. Okay guys, so let's jump straight into the video. Enjoy. Hello and welcome to Your Girl in Zim. My name is Rubina and I'm your host for today. I pray that my network will behave today and at least you can see my face throughout the duration of the design process of the video. Okay, so a client of mine sent me this design and my client's name is Tendai. This is her company name, Events by Terima. She's a coordinator. This is her number to those who are in Zimbabwe and outside of Zimbabwe who would like to get in touch with her. She is a event coordinator. She's a stylist, beautiful lady, and she can help you if you wanted to. Nevertheless, she sent me this design on behalf of her client and she wanted me to do something wow out of it on acrylic. However, this board is a little bit different because we are going to be making it a permanent board. Normally when I do welcome boards, the acrylic boards, I will have the background as acrylic and then the design itself, I will have it as a vinyl because the service providers can remove the vinyl and they can reuse the board on someone else's event. But Tendai's client wanted to then take the board home and hang it up on their wall. So we are not using this as a welcome board, but rather as a plaque that they're going to put at the event and then they take it home with them. So when she came to my office, initially what Tendai wanted was for this to be a clear acrylic and then maybe we have this as vinyl. But she came to the office and then she saw something that I had done on white acrylic with gold acrylic and we just thought, let's just go with white and gold. My challenge though with this design was when they sent it through to me, this is how the text is, well, this is how the text looked. Now to try to cut this out of acrylic, especially these little gaps in between, is a little bit difficult. Also the text, you see, I thought maybe it wouldn't be as nice if we left this as it is. It would be very hard to work with. So I then suggested to her that maybe we change the font here. Clearly I would then leave the monogram as is, but we'll change the font. So for the joy of the internet, voila, just like magic, here we are. So I kept her logo as is and then all I did was take her or their information. Let's just copy this and put it across to the other design, right? And all I did then was just retype their names. After doing that, I then looked for a font that I thought would be good and would match the aesthetic of this logo. And this is what I did. That's it. That's it. Now, I've realized something when I've been recording before, that if I'm recording myself on designing in Corel and then I say, let's take it to laser, I'll then show you the process of the laser cut, how after I've grouped my text together, but I don't show you how I'm grouping it. So I thought, let me just show you what I do to group this, to make it for those who then will buy laser machines and they want to know how to save material. Let me show you how I do that. All you do is you duplicate your page. By the way, this here is a 70 by 50 piece of white acrylic because that's the size that they went with. But after duplicating my page, I had an A4 sheet of gold acrylic to work with. So this would have been too big because this wouldn't fit on A4. So what I would then do is I would go to my page size and then make my page A4, and I would make it landscape. And all I did is this. Let me make this red so you can see it nicely. Is just break these pieces apart. Okay, and then you break that apart, you move it away, and then this as well, you just rearrange it. Really, there's nothing much. You just rearrange it like that, and you can turn this around, maybe put it up there, take my J and maybe put it in here, and then I'll break this apart as well, and I will take my and I'll put it there to fit. That's all I do. It's actually not rocket science. And then the date, for instance, I know if I break this apart as well, let's just convert it to curves first, and then we break it apart, and you can just move the letters out of the way and allow them to fill the spaces within your design to fit on an A4 piece of material. That's what I do. So once I've rearranged this and I've seen that this fits on an A4 piece of material, I then mirror it. Okay, let me, so that for those who go, no, but there's a piece there. So okay, I'm just showing you because I've done this already. Okay, so I then mirror it, and the reason why I mirrored it is I've noticed with the gold acrylic, especially the acrylic that has got plastic on top of it compared to the one that's got a brown cover, when it's cutting the plastic, it's I don't know what word to use. In Shona we'll say inofufunuka. In English I'm not sure what word, but it's like crumbs. The plastic, since it's burning the plastic, it becomes crumby, like pieces of dust, I guess we call it that, of plastic dust that will go and it will sit inside of the plastic a little bit. So when you put your glue and then you try to glue it on, the dust sticks to the glue. So when I then mirrored my acrylic, the dust is on the back of the acrylic, and when you blow it off and then you stick it onto the surface that you want to stick it on, it doesn't stay on top of the gold or silver or whatever mirror acrylic that you're using or material that you're using. This is the reason why I'm now mirroring my acrylic, for those who wanted to know. Okay, so let's go to laser. By the way, if you're new to the channel, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. And to those who are watching my videos and who are staying, I appreciate you. Even those who are not staying, I still appreciate you for watching the videos. It's one of those things, it's really time consuming, and when you find an artist or a YouTuber making a video and uploading it, please support if you can, and I appreciate that. So let's go to laser. You know the drill by now, don't you? We start off by kiss cutting the base of our acrylic, and then we cut around the shape. The reason why I'm cutting around this piece of acrylic, I bought it slightly bigger than 70 by 50 centimeters, so I had to then cut the size accordingly. After that, we cut our mirrored gold mirror acrylic. And then the final stage is just to put everything together I started off by weeding sections of my acrylic base, spraying that small area, sticking my gold acrylic on top, covering the area that I've already stuck on top, and then doing the same thing on the other areas that I was weeding. And the reason why I did that is because my surface area is a little bit too big. So I figured if I tried to weed everything and then spray my adhesive on top and then try to then stick the pieces together, by the time I got to a certain area, the glue might have dried up because of the time it would take me to do that. So sectioning it and then covering the areas that I've already stuck my acrylic together makes my job a lot easier. That's all I did. And there you have it, guys. This is such a magnificent piece. Can you imagine this in their home? Let's assume they're going to put it in their lounge or even in their bedroom, that every morning that they wake up, this is what they see, and they will remember the promises that they made to each other on the day they decided to say, I do. I mean, I love this. It's absolutely amazing. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it wonderful? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is why I do not sing, because I cannot sing, but I just love this wall art. And once again, I appreciate you, Tendai, for allowing me to go crazy on this and choosing me to work on this project with you. Thank you so much. Okay, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. And remember, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, liking, and hitting that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Until next time, guys. Bye bye.